Thunderous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Thunderous. Thunderous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. If you describe a noise as thunderous, you mean that it is very loud and deep. 2. Looking, or sounding very angry. 3. Making, or accompanied by a noise like thunder. 4. Extremely ominous. 5. Extremely loud. Examples. 1. The cries of protest are lost in thunderous applause, and then a hush descends. 2. Val Graham's team secured the prize to thunderous applause after a playoff. 3. The cries of protest are lost in thunderous applause, and then a hush descends. 4. Lavender Brown was standing at the foot of the marble staircase, looking thunderous. 5. Finally, Murphy took to the stage to accept his award, to thunderous crowd applause. 6. Eyes widened, bodies turned, and the space rang with thunderous applause. 7. Thunderous cheers erupted from the fans, during the final seconds of the game. 8. The second stage of the route veered close by a roundabout with thunderous heavy traffic. 9. Was the thunderous applause an attempt to let this in, or chase away the message? 10. The noise was thunderous, but after we'd been there a while, we didn't even hear it. 11. The huge trees trembled, and swayed as the park echoed with thunderous booms. 12. Eventually, they all land on stage, bowing to thunderous applause from the trainee. Timorous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Timorous. Timorous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. If you describe someone as timorous, you mean that they are frightened, and nervous of other people and situations. 2. Nervous, and without much confidence. 3. Lacking confidence, and easily frightened. Examples. 1. I am somewhat timorous in entering into a discussion on the appointment of magistrates. 2. All artists, even those who appear to be timorous, quavering messes, have a core of steel. 3. CIA, despite cowboy image, is in fact in many ways a timorous, risk-averse bureaucracy. 4. In such circumstances some timorous husbands go to the country, or make a journey to Italy. 5. The chub is a very timorous fish, utterly worthless as food except during the winter months. 6. As we slowly made our way forward, I could feel myself becoming increasingly timorous. 7. There's a table of timorous kids in the back of the cafeteria, and I am one of them. 8. Even so, the list of nominees for Best New Play strikes me as particularly timorous. 9. The vast majority are most likely too timorous, or too intimidated to do anything about it. 10. Let us hope the Neapolitan spirit will work wonders on these timorous people. 11. Most people who could play scared, but Bill was particularly timorous, he said. 12. But with lurid details appearing daily in newspapers, the taxman seems timorous. Torturous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Torturous. Torturous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Torturous describes anything that involves terrible suffering. 2. Very painful, or unpleasant to experience. 3. Something that is torturous is extremely painful, and causes great suffering. 4. Involve a lot of suffering, or difficulty. Examples. 1. The process of each experiment has been shown to be excruciatingly painful and torturous. 2. The post-infection treatment for rabies was, as notoriously torturous as the disease itself. 3. But as a professional gardener, letting go of houseplants has always been torturous. 4. Think of the torturous metaphors and similes that the readers would be spared. 5. The experience had become pure music, each note torturous yet unbearably sweet. 6. The session drags on for a torture eternity, that is just another 20 minutes. 7. It's the most torturous variety of mental illness, one that almost understands itself. 8. On the tortuous drive through the mountains, Jake developed a torturous headache. 9. I had a rat infestation in my flat and having to buy rat poison, instead of food was torturous. 10. The session drags on for a torturous eternity, that is just another 20 minutes. 11. When the going gets urgent, elegantly impractical if not torturous heels get left behind. 12. Instead of living in Tripoli and getting tortured, the sea is less torturous, he said. Traitorous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Traitorous. Traitorous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Not loyal to your country, friends, or beliefs. 2. A traitorous action will betray, or bring danger to a country, or to the group of people that someone belongs to. 3. Not loyal to your own country, social group, beliefs, etc. 4. Of, or having the nature of, a traitor, treacherous, faithless. 5. Of or involving treason, treasonable. Examples. 1. I condemn the traitorous hands behind this disgraceful murder, the Prime Minister said. 2. I am glad to think that these traitorous and disloyal attempts have been unsuccessful. 3. I was told that such a suggestion was, not only impracticable but it was traitorous. 4. The power is in our hands, but be careful, place no faith in traitorous shady powers. 5. In the 1960s, it was hippies, riotous blacks and traitorous opponents of the Vietnam War. 6. The rain is gone, the sun shines on us, the splendid, radiant, traitorous son of winter. 7. Even he himself had entertained the traitorous thought, that now he would be the fastest. 8. Indictments are often written to put alleged traitorous acts in the worst possible light. 9. In a 4chan thread, users called the entertainer traitorous, according to the Daily Beast. 10. Reading your mother's love letters to a man, who is not your father, downright traitorous. 11. Every wrong note, of which there are dozens in ties, feels almost traitorous. 12. He said the West is using a fifth column of traitorous Russians to create civil unrest. Treacherous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Treacherous. Treacherous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Treacherous means either not trusted, or dangerous. 2. If you describe someone as treacherous, you mean that they are likely to betray you, and cannot be trusted. 3. If you say that something is treacherous, you mean that it is very dangerous and unpredictable. 4. Someone who is treacherous cannot be trusted, because they are not loyal, and secretly intend to harm you. 5. Ground, roads, weather conditions etc. that are treacherous are particularly dangerous, because you cannot see the dangers very easily. Examples. 1. Strong winds and heavy rain are making driving conditions treacherous in some areas. 2. Snow and ice have left many roads treacherous, and drivers are warned to use caution. 3. Vargas plays the part of a treacherous aristocrat, who betrays his king and country. 4. I feel a bit treacherous to my own sex, if I ever make general criticisms of women. 5. We must face these rapids openly, for a better control of the treacherous stretches. 6. They are thus more likely than micro-enterprises, to survive the treacherous infancy years. 7. They were treacherous, switching sides at will, and available for hire to the highest bidder. 8. I kept to the tar and tin, knowing that red tiles, or grey slate made for treacherous footing. 9. Wouldn't miss it for the world, said Tam Lin with a twinkle in his lying, treacherous eyes. 10. A verdant, treacherous lawn, in which mosquitoes bred and fish were fat but inaccessible. 11. But her heart, her treacherous heart, rose up joyfully inside of her at the sight of him. 12. Of course, my treacherous tears arrived, as soon as the heavy door closed behind me. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel, for more videos.